In for another overtime session here at the 2025 National Youth Sports Summit here with Rosie Spaulding, President of League One Volleyball. Rosie, appreciate the time.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate the opportunity.
You just got done with your panel on youth sports impact, sale, momentum, and more. League One Volleyball in a really interesting position, one of multiple professional volleyball leagues for women in the United States. How do you believe the grassroots aspect and tying into the junior side of things sets you guys apart?
I think it does set us apart for a number of reasons. I think first and foremost, like I shared, we are really here to provide opportunities and empowerment and advancement for women and girls through the sport of volleyball. In order to do that, we need to be across youth and pro, and we're providing a pathway from youth to pro. So I think you can't be what you can't see, and for our athletes to be able to, our pro athletes to be able to train in our youth gyms where they practice, and from our young athletes to literally just be able to watch them up close and in awe as they train. And we also have off-court programming, so important to us is this sort of on-court high performance, but also the off-court development of our athletes and the opportunities we provide around financial literacy and mental health and nutrition, etc. And so to be able to roll out those programs at no matter what stage you're at, whether you're a youth or a pro athlete, I think it all just makes a lot of sense.
We always have a lot of conversations here at the National Youth Sports Summit about participation and keeping youth involved in sports. Within volleyball, what do you feel like the challenges are? You mentioned certainly it's key seeing somebody perform at a high level and how that feeds the youth, but what do you feel like those big steps are in making sure that the youth stay involved at a young level and keeping it throughout their life?
Yeah, I think ultimately it comes down to, from my perspective, about community and belonging, and like athletes really feeling connected to what they're doing, and whether they're performing at the highest level, it might be more motivating for them if they're a really good athlete. I think if they're less focused on high performance and they're really just looking to play, I think that it's extra important that they have that motivation and that sense of community through the club that they play at. And so I think those things are important to us, as well as the off-court opportunities that we provide.
Certainly having games on ESPN platforms helps, and the investors you guys have like Jason Tatum, Lindsey Vonn, Kevin Durant, partnerships with Adidas, Spanx. There's just so many things going in League One Volleyball's favor. What do you feel like that next step is in building that momentum? Yeah,
I think continuing to build commercial growth is critical for us. Continuing to build on what we call the pro product, so the highest level of volleyball that you see in the United States on the court, as well as the fan experience and the experience that people see through our broadcast, but also social platforms. And then third is cultural relevance, and really bringing volleyball up culturally and making it more visible. I think our overall goal here on the pro side is really to make volleyball a major league sport, and we can do that if we focus on those three things.
Oh, great stuff, Rosie. Thank you so much for the time. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Make sure you keep it locked right here. We'll have so much more coming from the 2025 National Youth Sports Summit.